Good morning, Spreaker. Good morning, fam. Yo, so hopefully some of y'all are up on the app because we're going to start. Like I said, we taking this year. I'm trying to move everybody over to the Spreaker. I mean, we still going to stream on Facebook and stuff, but I want to be able to get in contact with y'all, let y'all know what's going on, just in case on one of my rants I offend the overseers on Facebook and have to, you know what I'm saying, we have to move. Waiting for the text message to go out to get all those on Facebook together. So I'm going to get my uniform ready. I need to take my medicine. Well, I'm almost out the bentonite, y'all. So we done went through a regimen of the diatomaceous earth, and now we done did the bentonite, and I mean, like I said, I guess I'm a pretty healthy dude, so I can't say, oh, it changed my life, but I have noticed that, okay, the text message went out, so we're going to do Facebook now. Let's go on Facebook Live. All right, there we go. So we're doing a bentonite, and I don't have any complaints about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say, but I can't say that it's a miracle cure, because sometimes I'll be like, well, maybe, you know, maybe it's me. You know what I'm saying? But let me say this. Now, I have noticed the bathroom journeys have been a lot more intense. Let's just say that. Bathroom journey's been a lot more intense. I feel better. You know what I'm saying? It ain't stopped me from falling asleep, but it's working. So for all those, I mean, I would suggest anybody. We know it won't kill you, right? I did that bentonite. Detox is one of those words that's just, you know what I'm saying? But what they did tell me at the health food store is that it works in the digestive tract, so it helps absorb old stuff and help pull it out. So I have been going to the bathroom a little bit more. Not that I had ever had an issue with going to the bathroom in the first place. Y'all see I'm in uniform today. I mean, I can wear the black one whenever I want, but I try to do the colors because the colors represent the day. The color for Umoja is violet or purple. So, you know, I put violet on there. We only got purple. You know what I'm saying? Because some of these colors are hard to make, y'all, you know, and they become a little bit more expensive. So you start getting into the violet and indigos, you talking bucks. So that's why we got purple and black. We ain't got no indigo. We ain't got no violet. You know, I ain't trying to, you know. So now, y'all know what's up. I want to welcome you first off to the Congregation of the Mighty. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. Of course, you know this is a Heart of Summer production, and this is the Daily Toast. I am your host, Brother Hatim, and you know we don't do nothing but strive to blow up those old paradigms. The anime was on it. Simba was on it. What's up with you, Explosion? You know what I'm saying? Trying to keep these sacred beings around it gets expensive. But hold on, let's just do what we do.
Mr. Diddy.
Drink your water. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. some water. Now lift your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water. Now move your body and drink some water. Now move your body and drink some water. Now move your body. Drink, 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 drink. Or should we say, move in, drink. The best part. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now reach your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Or should we say, live, raise, toast, drink. Now take your breath and drink some water. Now lift your glass and drink some water. Now move your body and drink some water. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Drink, breathe, move, lift. Or better yet, drink, breathe, eat, move. Now take your breath and drink some water. Lift your glass and drink some water. Move your body, drink some water. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. And good morning, family. I want to welcome each and every last one of y'all. At least those that are able to get through. You know, we hoping everybody's able to get through so that y'all can join us for the Daily Toast today. So, we had a marvelous Marcus Garvey celebration. Brother came in and turned it out. The salad was a success. You know what I'm saying? Our young people were working. We had a nice crowd, and we was able to feed the entire village. Great emoji to you as well, says Tiandra. And the best part was that the salad was grown by hand. I witnessed it for myself. I seen the young people working all over the city, especially at the school. I seen mostly at the school, but then I seen the gardens and other places with young people out there tending them gardens. So family, one step towards self-determination, one step towards Kujichagulia, a perfect, actually, it was a beautiful model of Umoja. All the elements was working together so that one event could go through. So now what we got to do is move that from one event to two events, from two events to four events, from four events to 8 events, from 8 events to 16 events, from 16 events to 32, from 32 to 64, from 64 to 128, from 128 to 256, from 256 to 512, from 512 to 1024, from 1024 to 2048. Woo! You understand what I'm saying? Taking up every day of the year, working on our own behalf, because that's what it's going to take. That is going to take us on a continuous cycle, on a daily cycle, on a step-by-step basis, working towards our own elevation, working to smash the system that has been designed to hold us down, working to build our culture back to where it needs to be so that we can start identifying our true allies and our true enemies and start dealing with them in appropriate fashions. It's going to require us to start practicing the breathing, the quality water drinking, you know what I'm saying? The quality eating, the culturally appropriate diet, and getting involved in movement. on a daily basis. And it ain't just us sitting up here drinking like this right now. It ain't us just taking a breath during the song. It's us adding those parts to our lives and making it work. You know what I'm saying? Adding culturally appropriate foods to your diet so that you can stay healthy, because diabetes is not natural. Cancer is not natural. You know what I'm saying? They do come from nature, but they're not part of your culture. They're not part of who we are. And when we start taking care of ourselves, we start understanding that, right? And the most important piece is that we need to the best of our abilities, where we are, make sure we are telling the young people the truth. They need to see without a shadow of a doubt where we are, so that they don't get caught up in the madness that's out here. So family, what we need to do is we need to drink this water up, and then we're going to get into the libations. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on a commercial, a YouTube commercial, right? So that you go and sign up for our YouTube channel. We got 2 of them. You go to youtube.com/Hatim, HA2TIM, or you go youtube.com/Gye-Nyame Journey. You know what I'm saying? You probably have to spell the whole thing out. You can try /G and J, but more than likely you're going to have to type in the whole thing. So let's go on and let's put on some drinking water. No, better yet, rather than drink to that, let me drink to my brothers here. Let me see if I got them on here. Because I think it was this weekend, Spirit, or the brothers known as the Willoughby's Soul Veg, they won like $18,000 in like assistance, some cash, to help promote their business. I don't have all of them readily available, but I do have Brother Malik. So we're gonna go on this shot. This goes out to the family, to the Willoughbys, for doing a great job, and we salute you here at Gye-Nyame Journey, because when my brothers shine, we shine, right? So here we go.
Hey, yo. Beware the 6-pack coming down the track like that. Check the mic. 1, 2. 6-yard train coming through. Quicker than a Pentium data for the next millennium. Spirit informs, no conforms to the norms. Dropping bombs, let it, said it, meant it. Here to represent it. Some live off the labels of the old school mold you, and that's the trend. What I tend to see, the new jack ain't new. In fact, it's bitten pieces of debris, recycling fragments of rubble from a somewhat familiar voice. And so many MC and so hard to choice. This won't make me popular. Dropping the lyrics that appeal and flock to ya. I yourself, I'm just as accurate as Doppler. I'm rocking ya. Spiritual slipping, sopping my fly it up, and it goes, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey. I said I go, hey y'all, dearly beloved, we were gathered here to bring up the real peaceful bar. We yell, we shed no more tears for fears when I'm chucking my spear. I'm that spook who sat by the door waiting for the big score while you're trying to get yours from the capitalist whore. And the red, white, and blue haunted stacks and minis. She shimmy, you follow, you swallow. Users, non-producers, consumers, consumed propaganda's got me fuming. My people are doomed. Power to the people, power to the seekers. Instead we're reduced to amps and speakers. $200 sneakers, acquisitions of blue designer suits, Benz and Lexus, battle with sexes, port utility trucks and such. We're slaves to a quick buck. We run amok. How far can we run when we're stuck? The race is won by wisdom, not muscle. Still we all struggle. Should we excuse the hustle for instant gratification, perpetuation of cultural mutilation? Y'all, hey.
Hey y'all. Alright, fam, let's get to this toast. Alright, first off, man, this ambrosia look good. Lord have mercy. The honey is going away. So it's at the height, it's getting towards the height of maturity. It's not all the way there yet. Alright, so family, we first lift up our glass to the Creator, by whatever name you choose to call that Creator. We call on that great force, that great power, the Creator of all things. And once again, by whatever name you choose to call, we lift up our glass we salute that first ancestor and we say, Ashe. From there, we move on to the stars of the show. We grab our ancestor book and we grab our ancestor list. And like I said, the rules are very simple, family. If you're going to join us, you know what I'm saying, you're going to put your ancestors on the list. They're more than welcome. The number is 614-300-1875. You text ancestors, like hashtag ancestors, and then put your ancestors' names. I'll get them. It might take me a couple of days unless you remind me. You know what I'm saying? Because we at the beginning of the school year, so I got a lot of stuff popping off right now. But I eventually will get your ancestors into the ancestor book. Now, when you read that, the list of ancestors, regardless, like I said, if you want me to, because I have this particular one on PDF. The only thing, I will send it to you in where you can edit it, and you just need to put your ancestors at the top. You understand what I'm saying? So it's always healthiest for you to read your ancestors first, all right? Because this is about us calling on our family members, right? Those individuals that impacted us, those individuals upon whose shoulders we stand. So we want to remember them and we want to lift them up whenever we get an opportunity. And here at Gye-Nyame Journey, we get an opportunity at least once every 24 hours, right? Miles Brown, Ms. Ann, Robert and Texana Davis, Herman Brown Sr., Rosalie Tilley, Georgia Winnie Walter, Christopher Fanny Gatson, Aunt Lena, Uncle Chris, Aunt Fiend, Cleveland Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallar, Montague Pimenel, No More X, Pat Maya Ra, Malika Fakur, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., Jay Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Derek L. Pullian, the Luxter brother, Miss Edith Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Ms. Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Kill Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Triggs, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Natalie Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Rindelman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Louis Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melvin Dale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird Beatty, Sarah Weatherby, Farmer, Agoso Sue, Shell Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Douglas Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Linda Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keachler Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jerome Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Harriet Pearson, Sergeant Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavina Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Ophelia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quails, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quails, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.C. Johnson, Delrita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W.S. Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, May Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hattie Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, Elder Imatep Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey Eleanor Howe, Rebecca Russell Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy May Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Joe Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, Mazarine Kofer, George Swan, Edmonia Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Reginald Oliver, Jacqueline Broadus, Ethel H. McNair, Lois Fernandez, Edward R. Benson Sr., Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rayshawn Easley, Javea McCormick, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Urban, Haron Phillips, William Ford Jr., Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Urban, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Morel Ellis, Elizabeth Battles, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Baba Naeem, Tim Butler, Ramey and Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., John Dewey, and Ruth Beard, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Bet Vaughn, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, Henry West Staton, Joe Jamel Alls, Miss Vanilla, Alice Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Earlyton Houston, Albert Moore, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Margaret Towns, Mary Williams. Wow. Is the scent is rolling off of this. This is a good batch. Mary Williams, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nana Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Vivian Stevenson, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Kofer, Dorita Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Lester and Rachel Saunders, John Bowie, Alex Nixon, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harriet Tubman Cates, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, Hatch Senior, Mally Miller, Housie Hatch, Dan Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Aunt Becca, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, Georgia Haley Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Donna Hill, Richard Gleavis, Jerry Doyle, Mina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Emma McClendon, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Irving, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Stacey Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Cathy, Jennifer Sensenball, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., William Johnson, Wilbert Longmire, Edith Catney, Eugene Spratling, Calvin Spratling, Phyllis Lee, DeFriedis Hines, Inez Bostic, Edna Bostic, Winifred Scantleberry. We lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. From there we move to the present moment. While I get ready.
Shut up, Mom! Come on! What's the matter with you?
Tomorrow. Let's do it tomorrow.
There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow.
All right, family. We are in the present moment. We salute in the moment. Right now we are in Umoja. The principle of the day is unity. The meiotic principle of the day is truth. As you see, the color is purple, right? Or violet. It should be violet, but you know, violet is a little bit more expensive to make. So we had to settle with purple, right? But, you know, we got purple. You know, I'm trying to be in uniform. The hermetic law today is mentalism. The male name for the day is Quojo. So shouts out to all the Quojos out there. Shouts out to Brother Quojo Ababio. And females born on the day are Ajua, right? Shouts out to all the Ajuas. Hopefully I get to know one of the Ajuas so I can start shooting your name out there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know. So, and today from the African Center Culture, Virtue, and Value System, And we will be we will meet again for the emotional emancipation circles. I'm thinking this weekend. I'm gonna work it out and find out. African Center Cultural Virtue and Value System. Today in Wolof, the word is Taranga, sense of hospitality. In Akan ethics, today is truth. In traditional Yoruba, we have Suru, which is patience. All right. Now remember, we're dealing with 6 basic emotions. And all other emotions are a combination of those, right? So the 3 that we're striving to be in are peaceful, powerful, or joyful, or all 3 of them mixed together, right? But the GPS system within us that allows us to know where we are, right, comes in the form of mad, sad, or scared. So let's be clear. If we are mad, we need to be asking ourselves the question. What's that question? Come on now. I've been saying this for a couple of days. How have I been violated? Once we determine how we've been violated, we need to set limits and reestablish boundaries. Then we move to sad. What's sad, right? You know what I'm saying? So boom, we look at sad. Am I sad or am I mad? Okay, if I'm sad, what did I lose? Ask yourself, what did I lose? Once you identify what you knew, what you lost, you ask for support. You know what I'm saying? Self-development is community development. They work hand in hand, right? A lot of this stuff requires others to help you move through. So, because we ain't gonna get all into that right now. But what's the loss? I need support, right? Where you find support in your community, in your tribe, in your family. You need space, time to grieve, and let go. Then if it's scared, if the emotion that's activated in you is scared, you have to ask yourself, what's the danger, right? Then I need protection. How do you get, I need protection, boom. All right, boom. That's what the community for, that's what your tribe for, that's what your family for. I need protection, support, and reassurance. All right, family? So we raise up our glass to this present moment, and we're going to become the best we can become in this moment. We lift up our glass, we say Ashe. Cleve, you sleep?
No.
Real life here, Gye-Nyame journey, y'all. All right, so now we move to our future. We toast our children, our children's children on to infinity, right? If we handle our business in the now, they will have a firm foundation to stand upon, right? So we lift up our glass and we say Ashe. From there, where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we go? Where would we go? All right, we did the past, we did the present, we did the future. Now we move to all of our relations, and we salute all of our relations in this world, in this universe, however you want to look at it. Just salute all your relations. We lift up the glass. We say Ashe. From there, family, we're going to do a selfish toast, right? That selfish toast. And we're going to raise that glass. And this glass is for you. I'm going to hold it up here for a second. Let me know, or don't let me know. What is it that you need? We call the ancestors here. We call the Creator here. They're here. Right? They're here. So we lift up our glass and we toast and we ask for our needs. What is it that we need? What do we need help with? What do we need assistance with? What do we need protection from? So that we can move back to that peaceful and powerful state. You know what I'm saying? So we lift it up. That peaceful, powerful, and joyful state. We lift up the glass and we say Ashe. All right, where we go from there, family? Where we go from there, I toast the most powerful being in the room. Guess who that is? Guess who that is? Who is that, Tiandra? Who the most powerful being in the room? All right? Most powerful being in the room is you. I lift up your glass. I say, I salute you. And I say, Ashe. And we say, Ashe. 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 Family, I wish you peace, power, and joy in 100 years. And we have completed another toast. Unbroken cycle. Right? So I hope somebody out there practicing, because there may come a time where Brother Hatim might have to step away or something. So we need to make sure that the toast is going. I might be someplace where I can't toast. So we need to make sure it's going. Shouts out to Miss CeeLo. I see you out there. But we have already completed the toast. I'm going to salute each and every last one of y'all. I'm going to take a sip, and then I'm going to go and get my salad ready for the day, because I had enough salad left so I could take some for lunch for a couple of days. So I'm going to take my boss salad, I'm going to make me a quick dressing. And the dressing I'm going to make is going to be the Phoenix blood. I'm going to take some palm oil. Take just a little bit of miso soup. Mix them up. Got me a nice little dressing for the afternoon when it's time for that lunch. I'm going to eat this ball salad. And man. Shouts out to Miss Jill Jackson. I see you out there too. Y'all coming late, man. Brother done. But yo, I want to wish y'all a great day. And I toast each and every last one of y'all. And still, I already toasted the ancestors. So get your selfish toast in. Get your help drink. Do your selfish toast. What is it that you need in your life? What do you need to happen today? Right? The ancestors and creator are already flowing around us. So get it while you can. All right, this brother Tim. I'm out. Oh my God. Ain't nothing like some young ambrosia. All right. That ambrosia. All right, we out. Peace, family.